Hello friends and welcome to my video. I am Mickey B. Have we met? If not, it's nice to meet you, and if we have, you know it's always good to see you again. Today I'm here with a Shein haul, and I will be sharing items from their shoes, bags, and accessories One Mood, Two Vibes campaign. They've allowed me to pick some items to share with you, so I am excited to do so. I think I got some really good ones. I got some that's gonna step it up a bit, give you show you some of the premium items that they have, and I think some of these are really nice, and I think you're gonna like them too. Now first I want to share with you that I do have a search code which I'll put here on the screen, and you can use this search code to go to all of my latest picks that I've picked today and in the past, and it also will unlock exclusive discounts for you along with my coupon code. So use the search code and the coupon code to save additional dollars if you're interested in any of these items. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the first item, and I'm going to share with you which ones were my favorite, because I was pretty surprised at a couple of them that I really liked and I was pretty impressed with as well. So here is the first item that I'm going to share with you today. Okay, we're going to start off small in this first little bag. This is an accessory. I only got one accessory to share with you because I really don't need a whole lot, but I just got this on the off chance that I may need them. You just never know. Okay, this is a necklace, an earring. I think it's a three-piece. I'm going to open it up real quick. So there's some earrings and a necklace. Very cute earrings. Okay, this is what it looks like on the back. So it's a nice little, I don't think it's a choker. And it's like if you're going out somewhere fancy and you want to be all glittery and you know me, I like low-key kind of stuff. I don't like things that are too big and too gaudy. But I like the bling of this. I like the shine. And then these are just post earrings on the back. Now let's see what this third piece is in this one, and then we'll move on to the next item. So this is what's in the envelope, but I honestly do not remember what this is. Is it a bracelet maybe? Let's see. Yeah, it's a cute little bracelet to match. Let's see, where's the front of it? This is cute. I think I have something similar to this, but this is what the bracelet looks like. Let's see if I can do that. I think that's the front of it right there, and this little hearts, little heart shapes, and that's the side and the back. So yeah, so that's kind of nice. So you get the necklace, the earrings, and the bracelet. So a three-piece set, and they had a couple of different styles. This is just the one that I chose because, again, I like more minimal type accessories. I don't like things that are too big and too gaudy. So this is just perfect for me. I think it's very cute and very dainty. It should give me just enough room to have the little movement that I like in a bracelet. You know, I don't like my bracelets to be super tight. I like them to have a little bit of movement. Not too much, but not too little. And I think this is going to be just right. It's actually kind of a little snugger than I probably would want. But nonetheless, I think this is a cute three-piece set. So again, check out their accessories. They had way more than stuff like this. And they had a lot for your hair. And this is just one that I chose because I thought, well, if I ever, you know, had to go somewhere to an event and I needed some jewelry, this set right here would be good to have in my arsenal. And not just me, even if Janaea might need something to go to an event at some point and she needs to snazz it up a little bit, then I can share this with her as well. So let's move on to the next item. The next item is a pair of shoes that came by themselves. I have 3 more pairs of shoes to share with you. This pair, it looked very comfortable to have during the spring summertime, so I said why not give them a try. I have shoes similar to this, but this pair is a little different, and it is definitely comfortable because I'm all about comfort. I don't want to the no pain no gain mentality. I want no pain and I want gain. I want to like my shoe, I want to be comfortable in it, and I want it to be cute. So let's see what this shoe looks like. If I can get it out of the package, it's a pretty snug fit in here. because they've got them pumped up a little to try and ship safely. So they've got little plastics. Okay, so this is what the shoe looks like. And I thought, well, let me take these pieces of plastic out of here first so you can get a real proper view. So this is what it looks like. Just a comfortable shoe to wear during the coming season, the coming spring and summer season, and shoes that are going to be comfortable, versatile, that you could wear, you know, to an outing, to a picnic, to the beach, shopping, running errands, you know the deal. And they have grips on the bottom so that they're not going to be slippery. Now this part on the top, it's a very light shoe. It's not very heavy at all. And this part here is very thin. Let me put this one down. You can see how thin it is. It's not a thick material and it's not leather. It feels like a suede, but it's not suede, but it's got the suede feel to it. And then there's these buckles. And I tried this shoe on and I feel like it was a little loose. So hopefully these buckles can tighten up a bit more. I think I see some extra holes there at the top. So yeah, I see some extra holes. So they have it on the loosest one. So they are adjustable. Now as far as right here, there's one that you can go one larger and one smaller, it looks like. So it does have some flexibility, but just trying it on out of the bag, they were very loose and I didn't like how loose they were. And I don't know, I didn't like them as much when I tried them on. I didn't hate them, but I didn't like them as much. They just didn't look like I saw on the picture. But I think it's still a great comfortable shoe that's going to be good for your feet. It's not going to cause you any pain or anything. The only pain that it might cause you is you might not like how it looks. But other than that, this is a great shoe for your feet. It's got a great thick sole, so you're not going to be feeling the impact of, you know, pounding on the walkway or the sidewalk. So nonetheless, I think it's a great shoe. It's not as cute as I would like it to be on, but again, if I adjust it some, then perhaps I might like it a little better. But that's the first pair of shoes. So let's move on to the next. Okay, here is the next bag, and this contains the remaining 3 pairs of shoes. So let's go ahead and pull the first bag out, and let's see what this one looks like. And it's got some color to it. Now this pair I like a lot, and I think that I'm glad that I selected it because it's brought some color into my shoe arsenal, and I needed color. I'm very picky when it comes to shoes and color. I normally stick with more of the neutrals like black, brown, white, or tan, something that can go along with everything. But this time, look at let me take the paper off, the packaging. This is a very cute shoe. Look at the color, and it's so comfortable. Now this sole, let me pull out the other one so you can see the two together. But this sole is a soft rubber-like sole versus the other one was more, it was a little harder and more suede to it. But this pair right here, I really like them. They really look good on to me. They look a lot better on than the black pair did. Now these also have traction on the bottom, so you're not going to be slipping around. But these are very soft and bouncy, so they're a much more comfortable shoe when you're walking. It's definitely going to impact or absorb the impact. You see, it's a thick, I'm trying to show you, it's a thick sole. You can see that sole, it's nice and thick and rubbery. And then I like how that sole fits on top of the one on the bottom. I just like the look of that as well. But this one, it has Velcro right here across the top, and then this part you just slide in, and then it has that, how do you say it, Hermes kind of look, that little signature look that most of the Hermes sandals have. So they added this little I guess it's like a yellow gold color to add to the hot pink. So this is going to go with a lot of the little short sets and stuff that I've gotten from Shein. in the past, and a lot of the little jumpsuits and summery type clothes that I picked. These are super comfortable, super cute, and I like these again far better than the black pair because they don't have all that looseness in them. And then again, you can adjust it here with a Velcro strip right here if you need to adjust it. So it does have some adjustability if needed. But yeah, this was my compared to the other one, this was my favorite pair between these two styles of shoes. So I'm glad I got these, and I definitely am enjoying this little boost of color because again, I'm very particular when it comes to adding color in my shoes. Now here's the second envelope with the second pair of or the third pair of shoes, but the second shoe in this envelope. So let's open this one up. Okay, this is a repeat buy. I should have pulled out the old one. It's a repeat buy, but a different color. Now every well, I won't say every, but when I got the last pair like this, it was to replace my warm winter house shoe because the weather was warming up. But I like to wear house shoes in the house. I don't like to go barefoot. I have a thing with that. So this pair of shoes is to replace this shoe because it's warm and I'm always cold, but I like something on my feet. This is the shoe right here. This was my winter shoe. If you guys saw the haul, I wore these. They're a little scuffed up and they got some traction somewhere. You know, I didn't wear them out, but they did get some action. So now that it's warmer, I need a house shoe that's going to replace that but not be so hot. So this is what I got. Now if you saw my haul when I hauled the pair like this, they were more of this color. I got a pair of pink, but they were more this pink and not this hot pink like this. So I already know I like these shoes, and that hot pink pair, if I remember, I'm going to show you a picture of those and you can see how I wore those bad boys out, and it was just for a season. So that's how much I like them. And of course, again, it has that signature Hermes logo or cross or X, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, these shoes are going to be a perfect replacement because they're still soft and fuzzy, but they're not going to be too hot on my feet. And I just, you know, I love that hot pink. You know, I love pink, but this hot pink, you know, I had to get it. So that's why I got these, because it was right on time and right on season to replace these nice warm fuzzy wuzzies that I have here. So the last pair of shoes that I have are, this is more of my little upscale bougie pair, and I saw these and I thought those are very, very nice. And it's, if you just want to elevate your outfit a little, they're still casual, but it's like bougie casual, if that's a thing. So let me pull these out, and I like how they all come in these bags to help keep them protected. And these are good quality bags. They're nice and thick. They're not thin and chintzy. And then they all do come in these little dust bags as well. So I do like the packaging and how they ship them and send them to you so that they don't get damaged during the shipping process, and that you they arrive, or you get a shoe that arrives in good condition. Now these I thought were really cute and really bougie. Like I said, comfortable bougie, casual bougie. But do I have them right side up or upside down? Let me see. I can't tell. But it says Paris. Now I can't tell. I think that's right side up for you. But this is just a simple slip-in shoe. It's a very thin sole. But look at the sparkly blingy that it gives, the sparkle, the shine, and then look at the thin sole. But the thing about this sole, even though it's thin, it's got a little cushion to it. Can you see that? A little cushion. So it's comfortable. It's very comfortable and soft, and it has some padding to it. Even though it's thin, it looks like you would just feel the floor, like your feet hitting the floor, but it's very comfortable. And then look at how neatly it is put together. Like, you don't see anything out of place. It just looks perfect. So, but I liked the little Paris saying and the bling, of course. And now this pair was a hair too big, and I can't remember what size. Oh, it says a size 10. That's why I wear a size 9 if I'm not mistaken. And I like to push the ticket a little and do a 9.5. So but I've gotten 10s before, but this one I think runs large is what I wanted to say about this one. This one runs large, and you'll see when I show you, or you're probably looking at it now, but you'll see it when I have it on my feet, that, and I'm not mad at it, but it definitely gives me a little bit more room than I need, and that's okay. But they are just so comfortable, and they're so blingy and flashy, and you know, if you're lounging around but you want to look like you put yourself together while you're still just lounging at home, you might want to check these out. Again, very comfortable. Don't let the flat sole fool you. There's a degree of padding in here that gives them a degree of comfort, just to finish my sentence, that you wouldn't normally expect to have. But also this bottom here, it has it's like, you see how it's not sliding, so you're not going to slip and slide in this shoe either. So it's not a slippery type of sole. It has some tread in there, but the fabric, this material, it's like I want to say silicone, but I don't think it's silicone, but whatever it is, it's not slippery. So that's also important as well. But yeah, this was my little upscale shoe, and I thought these were really nice. Okay, so I did 1 accessory, 4 shoes, and now let's move on to the bags. I have 4 bags that I want to share with you. We're going to start with the smallest one. Take it out of there. So this is the smallest bag though, and it is a cute little crossbody bag. It's great. Now they had this in a hot pink, but you know that one was sold out. As soon as I saw it, I went to select that one. It was gone with the wind. They had none left. So I was kind of disappointed. So as I continued to search, I saw it in gray. Now, of course, I would have preferred the pink one, but the gray one was cute as well, or is cute as well. So it has the little magnetic flap in the front, and then it opens up to a pouch in the front, small one right here. Now this is a crossbody bag. Okay, so there, and that's a pretty good size. You're going to get a good amount of things in here. And you know I love a bag that has zippers. So that's the first area in this bag. The second area is right here, where we're going to unzip it right there. And then it opens up to the main compartment. Now I believe, let me just see. Okay, yeah, this is the main compartment. And inside the main compartment, they just have a little paper to help hold its shape. But look at the size of this. Oh, and here's the strap on the inside. But look at how much room you have in there. So you could totally get a cell phone, some keys, sunglasses, money, lipstick, wallet, all of that. You can fit pretty much everything you need in this bag, you know, to run out and go do groceries or whatever, go on an outing. Not everything, because when people say that, sometimes I'm like, everybody's everything is not the same, obviously, but you know, the bare essentials, you'll be able to carry what you need. Now here's the pocket in the back, and there's even more room back here. So this one has a slip pocket. I wouldn't necessarily call this a slip pocket. It just has a divider in the back. Can you see that? So it just divides this section into 2. Trying to get the light so you can see. But yeah, it's just it's not a slip pocket. It kind of feels, well, maybe it is. It's a slip pocket, I think, but it's very loose though. So it's more like a divider, if you ask me, inside. But you get the picture. So 3 compartments, and then it has the 2 D-rings on the side so we can attach our little crossbody strap. And this color is a light gray. I don't know if it's coming across as a light gray on screen, but it is a light gray color. And then here is the strap that comes with it. So it's a very decorative strap, very nicely made, nice and embroidered. And the hardware, I would say, is more middle of the road. It's not super heavy duty. It's not the cheapest hardware, but it's a medium quality hardware. I think it'll last longer than some of those cheap ones that they put on some of these bags. But this is what it looks like when you put it on the bag, and it really ties it together and brings the cuteness out. So once you see it all together, isn't that a cute little bag? And then the crossbody part, which is adjustable, the shoulder strap, gives you a lot more room to crossbody it. And you could probably put this around your waist as well, you know, if you can tighten it up and put it around your waist so it can be like a little pouch instead of a crossbody. Let me see. I would prefer the crossbody look of it. You'll see what it looks like when I do the B-roll for you. But yeah, now I prefer my crossbodies a little longer, but you know, I can still work with this. But I think it's a very cute bag. So once you see it all together, the strap, like I said, just really brings this bag out. Without the strap, I think it's just kind of plain. But the pink one, though, I wonder what that one would have looked like without the strap. Because that pink color, if I can find a picture of the pink one, I will show you the difference between this one and the pink. But nonetheless, it's still very cute. And of course, you can just shoulder it as well if you want. You don't have to crossbody it. But you do have options. Okay, let's go on to the next bag. These next two bags are from one of their luxury lines. So we're going to do this one first and save these next two because they go together. Now these are two, I believe, luxury lines in China. And what does this say? Wizen de Shu. Wizen de Shu. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm going to say Wizen de Shu. But both of these luxury lines, they look similar. They both have like a kangaroo for their logo or for their mascot, but they're two different names. So let's go ahead and open this up. And it opens in the front right here. Okay. So right away you can see the packaging. Open it up. And then it slides out of this package that's see-through. And then it's still in another. So this is the dust bag right here. So it's got this foil front that has the name on it. And this is probably the name in Chinese. I'm not sure. And then so you just slip it off of this or out of this. And this is a backpack. Now look at the quality of this backpack. I don't know if it's coming across on screen, but look at the quality of this thing. And then it's very heavy and it's pliable at the same time. So it has this little emblem in the front. Let me take this off. And look at this. Can you see that? What is it actually? Is it a kangaroo? No, it's like a head, like a... I don't know, someone's head or something, but it says Wizen Ru. And yeah, Wizen Ru. If you can see, it says Wizen Ru. And then it's got another logo. It's not a kangaroo. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. They're new for me, but it's a luxury line. So here's the tag that's on the back of it. But it's a great quality, and it's actually a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Yeah, these are the tags on here. Here's another tag. And then here's the back of this tag. The back of both tags. I don't think they're in English. No, they're not. Okay, so let me show you what this bag is made out of, or what the design is and the style. So we're going to start off. It has a side pocket here. Okay, this is the bottom so you can see how wide it is because it's a little flat. They don't have any packaging to poke it out. So it's got two side pockets. And then it's got let's see, where's the zipper? So look at the hardware though. Can you see that hardware? Look at how thick and sturdy and strong that is. That's just really good quality hardware. So let's go ahead and unzip it. And this is where you can kind of get an idea of how big it is. I can fluff it up for you. Oops, I think I just dropped the shoulder strap, but this is what it looks like fluffed up. And then on the inside, it has a slip pocket right here on the inside. And great quality. I'm trying to get close up. Look at the quality of the edge of this slip pocket. Can you see that? Look at this. So this is the slip pocket. Look at how neat that is. I'm trying not to bump the table. And then on the other side is a zipper. Let's show you this one. It's a zipper pocket, and then it has a little tag in here with the kangaroo. Does this say Wizen Daishu? Like, well, however you pronounce it. It has the name and then a little. Now, I don't know if this is leather though. It kind of, it's probably, no, I don't think it's leather, but it kind of feels like leather and it looks like leather, but it might be a faux leather. But nonetheless, it's a zipper pocket right here. And then the rest of it is just this one big pocket to hold all of your items. So it's kind of like a purse backpack. Okay, so that's what's inside. And then from there, here's the strap that fell. Now the hardware on this strap doesn't feel as solid as the hardware on the bag. I think it's interesting because they don't match, which makes me wonder, is this the right one? It's a different color. It's like a smoky gray, and then this is silver. So that's interesting. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it could be the wrong strap for this. But in any case, let me just put it on here because that feels, I don't know, this feels different to me. Okay, it matches the D-ring, so I take that back. That's interesting because the zipper pulls don't match, but it matches the D-ring. These two go together. But at first glance, I thought this was silver, like these. See, these stand out as silver. All right, you get the picture. So I'm going to put the strap on, and then this is what it looks like. So you get the option to carry it like a shoulder bag, or you can carry it as a backpack. Here, the straps in the back, or you can carry it like this. Now, what's also interesting is, are these silver or are these smoky black? These are silver. So they have the two different types of hardware. Is it silver or is it just my eyes? Could be my eyes. Maybe. I know for a fact though this zipper pull is silver. It's not the smoky black color. But these, I guess, do match. All right, they do match. So anyways, let me move on. So then there is a pocket here in the back, a zipper pocket. This is what I like to call a security pocket on the back of backpacks. So when you're wearing it, no one can just reach in there and take something out, and it's got a zipper on it. I can show it to you this way. Let me pull the straps to the front so you can see in the back it's got this nice security pocket. Let's see how big this is and how deep it goes. And this has a silver zipper pull on it, but I digress. So it's pretty big. Look at my hand. All the way along the bottom, along the side. So this is a pretty good size security pocket in the back. So that's kind of nice. And I like the fact that it zips and nobody even knows that it's here. So if you have valuables that you're carrying, you could definitely carry them here and no one would be the wiser because it's kind of hidden as well. So that's the long and short of it, but the quality of this is really, you know, upper echelon. And then again, it has that little logo on the front. I don't know if this is a dupe for anyone because I don't keep up with the the designer bags like that, but I can tell you it's very well made. This is what the back of the straps look like, and you see how smooth they are. So hopefully that means they're going to be comfortable when you put it on. And then let me just take off the paper. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm bumping you guys. Let me just take off the paper of one of these, or just see if I can slide it up so you can see how, ouch, how long this strap is. This is how long the strap is, and this is how much longer it can go. So you have a lot of room to adjust this if you need it, or you can cinch it up like it the way it was. But I just wanted to show you that it does have the ability to adjust for your comfort. All right, so that's this bag. I call this a purse backpack because you can carry it in different ways, but it's more like a purse, not like something you would use for school, at least in my opinion. You wouldn't want to carry books and things like this. You could if you wanted to. I think this is more like a purse backpack that you would carry your personal things that you would normally carry in your purse, just backpack style. I thought it was smaller in the picture. I didn't realize it was as big as it is. So that's not a bad thing. I can definitely work with a larger bag, but what drew me to it, I believe, was the size, because it was cute. It was, you know, portable. You could grab and go, and you can still do that with this one, but it's just a lot bigger. So let's go on to the last two items, and these are the two that I think couple well together. Okay, here is the first part of the last two, and this one, as you see, is smaller. I can get it out of here, and it's smaller. Look at this nice box that it comes in, and it's called a Luxie Bailby. Luxie Bailby? What does that say? Luxie Bailby? I'm not sure, but you see what it is. Whatever you call it, that's what it is. All right, so you open it up. Nice presentation. And then it has a dust bag. And when you slide it out, I thought this was really nice, and I thought it perfectly was a perfect match for this last bag that I got. So look at it's like a very glossy, shiny wallet that zips, and it contains all of your items inside, so you don't have to worry about anything being lost. And again, I always like bags that have a zipper element, that I know things can be securely locked away. It's got this nice little pull tag here, but look at the rich brown color, then that beautiful flower design. Is that one of those Hawaiian flowers? I forgot what they're called now. It just slipped out of my head, but it looks to me like it's that Hawaiian, that popular Hawaiian style flower, which I thought was really nice, and just it's so shiny and smooth and so well made, and it just looks like a very premium item, a premium item to have with you, your person, that you can carry it by itself, or you can use it with this next bag I'm about to show you. But this is the first part, and when I saw these two, I was like, oh, that wallet would go great with this purse. So here is the last item, and this is another premium line. I think it's a Chinese premium luxury bag line as well. Now this one also has a kangaroo, like a mascot or logo, but it's called a different name. Kangaroo is a little different on this one, but it's still a kangaroo. So here's the first one. See, it's two different kangaroos. So I don't know if they're related or what the deal is with the kangaroos, but they also have that see-through bag like the other one. And then this is the name of this one. Kadifanaroo? I can't pronounce that. I'm not sure how you say it. Kadifanaroo. However you say that, this is what it is. And the bags are similar, but they're different names, so that kind of threw me. And then this one, inside it has the two pieces of cardboard that's protecting the purse inside. So these slip right out like that. But I'm just going to leave them in here and pull the purse out. So here's the purse. And this again is another premium luxury line purse. Now look at that. Isn't that cute? And here's that kangaroo again, the K-Diffinaroo. I don't know how you say it, but this bag, look at the hardware on this bag. Look at the quality of it as I twirl it around. Look at the D-rings, and they all match. And then this one has a simple opening where you just mash this button here in the front. So I mashed it, and then it just slides out like that. All right, and then on the inside, it feels like leather, but I don't believe this is a real leather bag. It's probably a pleather bag, but it's I don't know. I can't tell. I have to look at the description. But here are the straps on the inside. Now, what's cool about this bag is, well, first of all, it zips up. So you know I like that zip security. See how it zips up right here? So it locks everything in so nothing falls out. So when you unzip it, that's when you see inside it comes with two different strap options. So let me pull these out. There's a nice decorative embroidered strap. And look at that design on here. Hold on. Look at that design. So it's going to make it a nice crossbody style bag. I thought that was really neat. I don't even know. Did I know that it had two straps in it? I'm not sure. It has a little pouch in here. A little tag, I should say. So one in plastic. It's like a little credit card, but I guess, I don't know. I can't read Chinese, so I don't know what this is saying. But again, it's a luxury line in China. So those straps are included. Let's set those here. And then here's the other strap to match the bag. And the same nice high quality hardware. Look at how thick and durable that is, the hardware. And then that matches the bag to a T. And then, is there anything else in here? Okay, so then it's got the paper inside, like this. So it's got two compartments. Let's pull this paper out. And see, it has paper to help keep its shape. So there's one side. There's one side. So, okay, and on this side, there is a slip pocket. I gotta believe that these brands are what am I going to say, related, because they have that same strip on the slip pocket. Well, not the same strip, but they have that strip on the slip pocket. This one looks kind of like I'm not sure what material that is, but it's nicely lined with the slip pocket there. And then this side, I'm going to take out this paper. And on this side, we have another tag on the inside that says that K name, K-Diffinaroo, or however you pronounce it. And then it has the zipper pocket right here. I should have had a light so you could see a little better on the inside. Nice smooth zipper. So here's the zipper pocket right there. And then there's the label in front of the zipper pocket with the kangaroo on it. It's dark on the inside, so it's kind of hard for you to see it. But nonetheless, it is a very nice bag. And then that's it on the inside. So let's zip it back up, and then we'll close it together. So what's neat is you can just carry this like this, and it's a cute little bag. It does have this pocket on the back. Let's see how big this is. Not huge, but you can put, probably some coin change in here, or your car keys, maybe something small and that you want to be protected and safe. Okay, so then we got the straps. So the first one, let's do the one that matches, if I can get this off. Let's see. Okay, I don't want to break anything. All right, so here's the first strap that matches the bag. So this one goes on. This hardware is really, really good quality. So we got that one side. And let's do the second one. I just want to give you guys the full experience of this bag because it's not, you know, just some little cheap bag. It's a very nice quality bag. So this is what the brown strap looks like, and of course you can adjust it to make it longer easily, just a slip adjustment like that. So you can adjust it to make it more of a crossbody bag with the brown strap, shoulder strap. Look at how much more room you get to that. I'm trying to diagonal it so you can kind of see. There's a lot of strap. And again, just an easy slip adjustment, so I like that. Now this definitely doesn't feel like leather. So this might be what they call vegan leather or something like that. But you can adjust it, or again, you can carry it like this. And then you have the other strap option, which is this one. And I like how they have these decorative straps like this, because it definitely gives a different feeling to the bag. Even though it is a nice premium style bag, it just kind of gives it an element of casual, but upscale casual, if that makes any sense. So let me put this one on and you can see. So if you do it like that, this is what this strap looks like. So it's still nice, but it gives it a whole different look. And then this one also can adjust. It's just another slip adjustment as well. That gives you, again, that whole crossbody element, or option, I should say. So that's what it looks like. Isn't that cute? And the design, the colors, it matches it so well. So you can casual it, if that's a word, which it's not. Not the way I'm using it. Or you can make it more upscale with just the brown strap that comes with it. So yeah, I thought that this was a great item, and let me show you it with the wallet next to it, and let's see how well they really go together, because that's what I haven't seen in person, is how well those two blend. So here's the purse and here's the wallet. So let me know, do you think that this is a good set to pair together? The colors are perfect. Okay, so let's see if it fits. So I've got it opened up, unzipped all the way. Okay, it does fit in there. It's a perfect fit, actually. But you got to put it in as like slanted, like a little bit. See, ooh. So you got to, like, when you put it in here, you got to take it and kind of, let's do this part first. Stick it in on the bottom, then you kind of slant it that way. Not too bad. You just allow some of this to open up a little, and it has the pliable ability to do so. So that is almost, not almost, that is a perfect fit and a perfect match. Where is it? Right here. So yeah, you could use these two together and, you know, just have a nice look. Whether you have the brown strap with it, or even the decorative strap, they all blend together. I am pretty pleased with these. This is a nice line. If you can pronounce it, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it anymore. But that's all I have for you today. And I know I took forever going over these things, but that's a part of my issue. I'm very thorough, and I want to make sure I give you all the details of everything. So I hope you enjoyed seeing these items, accessories, shoes, and bags. And if you are interested in any of them, use my search code and that will take you to exclusive discounts to use along with my coupon code. So they're all going to be in the description box, as well as all the links to these items. So make sure you go to the description box for all the additional information. And again, search and follow. If you like the shops where these items come from, follow those shops, and then they will notify you when they add new products to their stores, so that way you won't be late in finding out about their new items. So on that note, thanks so much for watching. Thank you to Shein for sending me these wonderful items to share with you guys. And make sure you thumbs up the video if you like this type of content. Tell me which was your favorite, and also let me know if you think that last bag and that wallet, if it was a good match, if you feel like they go together, because I think they were a good match. Let me know if you agree, and I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Take care. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.